Sort of waiting for it to go live. Should be starting now. Oh, neat. You didn't even get to see my character screen. That's nice. Okay. So a couple of things changed since my last video, as you can probably guess from the title of this stream. I have a new main, and maybe I should actually write the title in a way that I prefer writing it. Let's see. There we go. And there. I have a certain format I use when I when I have to write titles for YouTube. So I have a new main, and it's right now level 27. So it's not very high up there when it comes to leveling. I hope the sound is not too loud, because I do not have headphones in right now. I don't need to listen to the sound in game. I can just, you know, have a little bit of sound that doesn't go into the microphone. Now, I was leveling up. Well, I wasn't leveling up. I actually had a druid on the horde side that I'm playing right now because I want to unlock the Sandalari trolls once they come out. I think they got a release day for that. It's March 12th, so it's not very long from now. I think it's 11 days. While I was doing that, I made a alliance character, which is a night elf, just so I could play with my girlfriend, because she plays in the alliance. And my friend, probably the best friend I have when it comes to this game, is also playing alliance. So me playing a horde is not really that beneficial when it comes to socializing, since everyone but me are playing the alliance. So I made an alliance character, and I have this dream that one day I will make all the different achievements, maybe, you know, finish all the questing that there is in the game at some point, because it's probably gonna take a long time, but I want to finish all the quests in the game. And for that, I'm going to have to stick to one character that just does everything, like a completionist character. And then I realized that you could do something very specific with a night elf when you become a druid, at least as a feral druid. Because if I were to go in combat, just show it off here. Just make sure that the screen is actually covered like it's supposed to. I think it is. There's something about the screen here being a little bit cut off, and I don't know why. It might be because I reduced the screen size. Okay, yeah, it's fine. It's just because I reduced my browser. So right now you can see I'm in combat. Any other druid race, any other race that can play the druid, I would not be able to go into stealth from combat unless specifically I talent into incarnation. If I do that, I cannot use Soul of the Forest, which is actually my preferred talent when it comes to this row. This means that I basically tell myself I'm not going to be able to get into stealth from combat. So, you know, I have to choose. The rogue has an ability that just by default every 2 minutes allow for him to jump into stealth again after combat, which is an ability I really want to have for the druid. So what do? Well, I choose a night elf, because you have Shadowment, which is a stealth technique that you can have as a night elf. Let's actually heal up here. That allow for you to go in stealth as long as you don't move. Like, you have to stand still, and then you can use it in combat, which is really neat. Because what do you do then? You build a macro, so you use Shadow Melt, if that's how you say it, and then immediately you use your stealth technique, which is Prowl. And you can do that in a combo right after each other, meaning that right now, as you can see, you are in combat, because I'm trying to use my stealth technique. I can't go into Prowl. Maybe I can kite him away and jump behind a pillar, and if the line of sight is broken long enough, then I can do it. Or we could do it like this, and now I'm in stealth, because I have this macro here to allow for me to do it. So this is a really, really incredible combo technique to have as a night elf. So right now I'm standing with the what do you call the facts thrown in my face that everyone that I know playing the game is playing Alliance. And not only that, the one class that I want to play, the most optimal race I can play for this specific class, which I looked online, most people are using the Night Elf when they want to play Feral Druid. because of this thing, it's so optimal that you use night elves for this sort of thing. So why not just go with night elves? So guess I'm a night elf main now. Yeah, so I made this character. Let's just go and check that we didn't get anything. I recently joined a guild. Now, this is my first time actually joining a guild. Well, I should probably rephrase that. It's my first time joining a guild where I do actually have an interest in being part of a guild. Because, you know, when you create a new character and you're not part of a guild yet, then you always get these guild invites on your screen that pops up when people invite you to a guild. And it's so annoying. So in the past, I would always just casually play for myself, not be part of a guild. And when these pop-ups keep coming up, I would just join a guild to get them out of the way. So I would have a guild chatting down in the chat, but I was never a part of any guilds. So I just did that to get rid of them. So what I did, I think yesterday, is that I wrote to a guild together with my girlfriend because we joined the same guild, which has all sorts of events going on. And it's really a guild that had a really, really, really incredible description. It was for people who, how should I put this? Not casuals, but they are friendly towards people that might also be new at the game. Because I've never been part of a guild before, and I don't want to join a guild that require that every single Wednesday and Friday, then you have to, you know, raid together with the guild. Otherwise, you get kicked from the guild, and you have to be active. And like, this is a guild that you can just be part of, and there's no requirements other than you just sort of follow the code of conduct when it comes to, you know, chatting with other people in the chat and that sort of thing. You don't be rude to people. They're very friendly, and they're not the type of people that, from what I can tell, uses, you know, like kids uses curse words and stuff like that, and because it's cool when they talk to use cursing, and like they seem very mature. They're not aggressive. They're not any sort of way like that. Because a lot of people in this game, from my experience that I've run into, have a very childish behavior, and it might be because a lot of kids are playing the game as well, but also when it comes to adults I've met, they have a very like a social sort of lacking skill when it comes to talking to other people, and not in the way that I'm calling them nerds, because I'm a nerd too. I'm playing this game obviously, and I'm do programming, I live doing programming, that sort of thing, so at some level I'm also a nerd as well, but they're just not very good at interacting with other people in a friendly way. That's what I'm trying to get at. They say things that they think gets interpreted a certain way by the person they talk to, but in reality really offends whoever they're talking to, and they don't see it. Like, socially incapable of understanding interactions between other people. These people don't seem like that. I have probably just dissed a whole group of people that might be watching this video. I hope I did not. I'm basically just trying to say here that I want to join a guild with mature people who seem like normal people that I can interact with. Because a lot of people in the game just don't really suit that list that I have for requirements. So I joined this guild, and it is I think raiding, dungeon, I don't know if they do PvP, but they're also a role-playing guild, which I know some of the more hardcore PvPers and raiders, they look down on because it's a weird thing to do in the game. But again, you know, it's like soccer fans making fun of people who loves doing, I don't know, Counter-Strike as a sport. You know, it's an opposite group of people that don't do role play, and therefore they look down on role play. So I think role play is a fantastic thing in this game. I've never done it. I'm actually going to do it for the first time tonight, and I'm not going to record it because it's something that I'm not going to stream because it's an invasion of privacy and that sort of thing. So I won't be doing anything like that, just because I don't know if it's a thing they do themselves. So just to make sure that they don't get offended in any kind of way, I'm not going to be streaming anything. What do we need to get here? Life bring was sampling tested. On what? Nearby healthy gristle, thistle bear, stag, or moonstalker. Okay, so that one. Yeah, so I'm not going to be streaming that sort of thing. Oh, a devouring presence. Presence. Yeah, so I will be trying my first roleplay event tonight, which I don't know anything about role-playing, but it seems like just having a good time. And of course I should take it serious, because I don't want to join a community that takes things serious. It doesn't matter how silly other people think a certain thing is. If they want to join and be part of that community, they have to behave in the way that the community wants them to behave. So, you know, I have to do something about my character. I have this add-on called Total RP3, which I can... Oh, yeah. I still don't really know how it works, but I can make a character and I can put in some information and, you know, just in general do something, like give my character a backstory and that sort of thing. I need to protect something. Oh, they're probably going to be attacked now. Yeah, so I have to build my character up, which I think is nice. It's a fun side thing to do in this game. So it's not all about gearing and questing and PvPing and raiding, but there's another aspect to the game that's just really interesting. I'm supposed to find something here, but I don't know what it is. 8 white-tailed deer protected, so I need to find a white-tail. Oh, there's a moonstalker down here. So what do I do about that one? No, I didn't make it. Yeah, so I remade my, I made a new character. Looks like this, so far. And this is going to be my new main for the game. Like, hopefully forever main. Because I've played so many different characters by now. How do I do this? Do I hit it till something happens? Well, I can't use my finisher, then I'll kill it. Now what? I just killed it. Nothing happened. I might need to have climbed into something or done something in order to be able to protect them. So let's go up and do that. Yeah, I'm very excited about this character because the reason I want to start over, I could have boosted the character, but I wanted to start over because I just want to make sure I finish some of the previous content as well. And just in general, it's a good idea to do a class from start because it gives you a really good idea about how the class works and functions. So you don't just, you know, because my other druid is one that I boosted back in Warlords of Draenor because I wanted to have another character than my hunter, which I spent my, Warlords of Draenor free boost on. So I never really leveled the druid from scratch. Do I need to talk to you? Like, really, what do I need to do here? Talk to Arceus outside the grove. Oh, Arceus outside the grove. Where's Arceus? It's probably this person over here. No. Oh, there's Arceus. Then we can just sort of fly around and rescue all the animals in this forest. Yeah, okay. I know how this works. Oh, there's somebody. Whoop. Oh, there's 2 down there. Really excited about this Alliance character. Now, one of the reasons that when I played the Horde, I've been looking so much forward to new races coming out in patch 8.1.5, which is the 12th of March, from what I could understand. I saw that yesterday, I believe, that there was a release date. The reason that I'm really excited about this is because when I played the Troll, just the regular Troll, which I have right now on the Horde side, it just seems like it has probably the ugliest, and that's just a personal opinion, because I know a lot of people like how the what do you call it, the feral form looks like as a troll, but personally, I think it's the ugliest feral form that exists in the game. It's so colorful and weird. Like I don't know how to describe it. It's like it doesn't really look like a natural creature in the game. It just looks very colorful, like it took acid or something. Um, there's barely any hair colors. Like there might be one hair color you can put on your character to change the hair color of your feral form. Um, but that doesn't really like there's only one feral form color that is somewhat okay, but even then it's not even okay. Like it's still really really ugly. My girlfriend loves the colors, so you know, but I don't. Okay, we have to wait for it to come over there. Bears. Okay, we're going for bears. So playing this night elf, I think they have the coolest looking default feral form. Like if you don't think about that there's Legion artifact skins, like the night elves have an feral form that I really like. So I'm actually okay with doing this. The thing about Legion artifact weapons, which I've mentioned so many times on my stream now, is that you have to choose, do you want to have a really cool looking feral form, because you can do that with your Legion artifact weapon, or do you want to have a cool looking weapon on your back when you're not inside, you know, any animal forms? And because of this, you have to choose, and it's just so annoying. Okay, that's it. I think we're done. Let's go back. Can't do that right now. I guess we have to see this over here. Oh, I thought there was something on my green screen, like right there. But that was my notification bell. Are we gonna land soon? Can we get down? Can't do that right now. Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, so I'm kind of sad about having to start all the way over leveling, because I swear, I thought I was done leveling from scratch. I can't take my druid from the horde side and just move it over to the alliance, because it's my only horde character, and it's the only one. I've been grinding reputation on the horde side with that character, so all that work is gonna go to waste if I do that. So the only option that's left is just to level up a new character. I don't like my weapon. I have to change that. And right now, not until I reach level 58, I believe, I can't really do anything to get a cool looking weapon. So for now, I'm sort of stuck with basic stuff. Okay, there's a quest over here. Like, this is really, like, seriously. This is the best looking default feral druid form that you can get. There's many different colors. I wanted to have white hair on my night elf, because I don't like that the night elves have all these colorful hairs compared to, you know, other characters that have like just black hair or white hair or something like that, or blonde. The night elves, they just are they friendly? Yeah, they are. The night elf is really colorful, and I don't like that. But if I want to have this specific color for the feral druid when I'm in tiger form, then I'm gonna have to choose that hair color I just chose, which is actually, if I had to choose one hair color besides the white one that I would actually choose, it's this one. So I'm actually okay with that. It would just have been nice to just have a few other options. I don't have many spells yet. I'm so used to my max level feral druid that I don't really know. Yeah, like I'm missing spells. Okay, so I just leveled up again, and we got a talent, right? No, I got something. Level 28. New PvP talent is available. No, I can't open it. It's level 40. I could choose these all along, so nothing there. Do I get a spell? I must have gotten a spell. What do I have down here? I don't feel like I got anything. Maybe a passive? There's one I want to get swipe, and it's the next one, so that's okay. Yeah, I didn't get anything. This is level 30. There's 2 more levels till I get that. It just looked like I got something. You have learned a new passive effect, Primal Fury. Okay, so we got something. When you critically strike with an attack that generates a combo point, you gain an additional combo point. So we did get something. Just not something we could use, but a passive. How many people... I should not look up the... Well, actually, I can do like this. Wait, 1 second. There we go. Now you guys can't see. I want to look up how many are part of the... Like, online in the guild right now. Okay, there's 3 more. Yeah, and we were a little bit concerned with... Let me just close this down again. We were a little bit concerned with the fact that as soon as we logged in, the guild wanted us to talk. Like, I'm okay with talking, but you know when you're part of a guild and they expect you to always communicate with them, like you don't have a choice, otherwise you can't be part of the guild. We got a little bit of that feeling, but I think it's just because we're new in the guild, so they wanted to welcome us and make sure that we knew what the guild was all about, you know, that sort of thing. So that was actually nice. Okay, we'll go down here. It's actually interesting to level up in Darkshore. Like, I chose this map on purpose. Like, this was my hating zone back when I was leveling up, like, previously. But because Darkshore has become a part of the BFA content, and it's sort of interesting to see everything again, but in a different way. It's just really cool to see. Let's get the hair out of the way. There we go. Okay, so we have a quest to turn in over here. Probably another group of people that needs our help because nobody else is capable of doing it. It's typical. So depending on us. They depend on us. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. Oh, it's the excavation. Okay, yeah, I know what these are. Explorers League. Is that where Bran, that other guy? Yeah, there's a dwarf called Bran that follows you throughout different raids and dungeons, and he's even part of one of the BFA, like some of the BFA content. I don't know what this... Oh, no, I remember this area. Oh, no. I hate this part. Okay, just get it over with. Just get it over with. We have to get an ancient disc. It's right there. And I guess we need to kill Murlocs? Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. Is that his pet? Does he have a crawler as a pet? Murlocs. Seems so unintelligent, but intelligent enough to have pets. Alright. I got one Murloc killed, and we should probably focus on that one last. I failed a quest? Oh, okay. When I was talking to them up here, I was supposed to do some... Oh, it's one of those follower missions where I have to follow him around. Yeah, he died. Let's do this again. Okay, I'm ready. I hate escort missions. Are we gonna go? I'm ready. What? Absent-minded prospector. Oh, it's the missing guy. Okay, he's gonna spawn back here in just a second. And I also just accepted a mission that I forgot to accept, so that was fine. What does this one do? Use bird artifact detector on the beach near something to locate 5 ancient device. Okay. Oh, I remember this quest. Okay, yeah, I know. Alright, I'm gonna follow you now. Superb, gather your strength. Watch your phase. We've got a long way to travel. Ready? Let's move. I'm ready. I'm ready. SpongeBob. Okay, we're just gonna casually walk next to him. All right, we forgot to change our weapon. Gonna have to change that. I'm using a heirloom weapon right now. So I don't need to worry too much about the transmog not matching up, because I will never get another weapon to replace it until I get to around, what is it, 60 plus in levels. So there's going to be a while. Okay, we killed another Murloc. See? No reason to go around and just complete the Murloc quest. And I think that's why I think this part is annoying, because last time I spent time walking around killing 10 Murlocs. Then I returned and found out that I might as well just have waited. So yeah, let's not do that unless he gets attacked. Yeah, he got attacked. It's really interesting playing this Feral Druid. Because, like, I'm missing so many spells. Oh no, there's another one. Everyone is attacking him now. Combo points, spend them. Is the crab still alive? Yeah, it is. Alright. Let's go ahead and use our energy, get some energy back. Finisher. The thing about the Feral Druid is when you play right now, like I am right now, there's a certain play style to, depending on which talents you have. Once I hit level 90, I'll get Brutal Slash, which is very important for me to get, because it is the one ability I can use that makes sure I don't get energy starved. It still says there's a new talent, what do you call PvP point? That's not true though. Okay, let's kill these off. Get that away from me. Alright. Another Murloc killed. He's really annoying when it comes to escorting. Like, he's directly walking towards the Murlocs. Are you doing it on purpose because you want to see me fight? Like, feeling like a damsel in distress that I have to rescue all the time. Okay, it seems like we're going out of here. So, oh yeah, you're gonna head up towards that Murloc, right? Because I mean, there's a huge area here, like right there, like this. Essentially, like that's the one spot you should not walk towards, but we are, because that's where the Murloc is. Stupid. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna bleed to death. Good thing about, like, if there has to be a good side to being a feral, if you had to sort of count, oh, I want to get that one. If you sort of had to ignore the fact that I get energy starved really quickly because we're a feral druid, is the fact that we have a lot of bleed techniques. So the opponent will die eventually. And we have strong auto attacks. Oh, there it is. Wait, is that another one? No, this is the same place as last time. We've been here before. I did some missions over here. It's some kind of cult that are trying to reawaken this thing or whatever that is. Are you kidding me? You walked all the way around to discover it was right there. The camp is right here. It's right there. By the 3 hammers, would you look at that? More ruins. How many feet away is that? It's right there. That's what you were looking for. Yeah, alright. Let's put the pants on, because they are obviously better. At least we gave me some pants for that stupid job. We're halfway leveled up to the next level. So we're, I mean, if you look at how fast we're doing, like, I'll be level max in no time. Let's go ahead and go down to the beach, because there might be some Murlocs down there. So I'm not going to finish the Murloc mission just quite yet. Go get some ancient artifacts, I think. Okay, so we're going to use it here. It's a couple of slots. I remember the first time I was down here, like we're looking for a very specific item. The first time I was down here, this thing didn't work. Did I get it? No, it's a fragment. So I'll combine these. 5 artifact fragments. Okay, so we need 5. Got some more. That was one more. I think... Do we have enough now? Yeah, we have enough. We can make it now. There we go. I think I was just running around, just keep picking up stuff. I was expecting that number to increase by itself, and I just had to find it. So maybe this area is not as bad as I thought it was. It's just that I did it so wrong last time. Okay, so now what? Let's see what this artifact can tell us. Oh, remember there was something here, like there's a thing. It's a Titan. Kill it. Diagnostic fail. Mother? Oh, this is so awesome. Mother, that's one of the bosses in BFA. So they reference to it all the way back from here? Interesting. Are you gonna... Oh yeah, you're talking. We'll see if Ironforge can make sense of this. Alright. So let's go ahead and go kill those murlocs, because I think we're done. Besides, you know, having killed the murlocs. We just need to kill 2 more, so had I run around and done that, like, it would have been waste. I installed a bunch of different add-ons, if you haven't noticed. I have some different nameplates, or what they're not called nameplates, portraits for my characters. So they're down here now, so I can keep an eye for my health. As you can see, I'm actually dying, so I can heal up again. And I have a new map, so it looks interesting compared to that ugly default map. I got something in my eye. That you get, you know, by Blizzard. So this should be much cooler. Oh no, I thought we could get up from here. Ah, that's so annoying. Can I get up this way? What can I get up? Okay, we do actually need to go all the way back. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna do it slow and steady and stealth, so we don't have to fight a ton of enemies. Can I get up this way? Yeah, we can. Okay, good. I don't think the speed boost helps underwater. Does it? No. Now it works. Did I just get in combat? I got in combat. Oh, that sucks. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Haha. Stealth technique by the Night Elves. Okay, so now we did all this, and we get another mission. Salvageable Grey Mist Wreckage. So we have to go down to the water. Oh no. Is that something where I have to walk around and pick up stuff by the murlocs? Okay, no, it's good. It's fine. Just go over here and grab the things. I thought there was another player. Oh, ha! Daggerfish. Oh, there's another one. I thought there was a boss. Go get this one without getting eaten. Can they? Yeah, they can. They can swim on this, like, not so deep water. I wonder how far in they can go. It would be interesting just to check it to see how far in they could actually reach you. Okay, I need one more. Just take this one up here. All right, turning in. Use prowl. Don't want to get seen. Yeah, I'm really getting the hang of the feral druid. Like, I saw a forum post yesterday of a person that was complaining that the feral druid was too complex of a class to play or a specialization to play, and it just, like, I understand where they're coming from, because when you've never tried feral druid before, it can feel like one of the more complicated specializations in the game to get into, because not only do you need to learn a somewhat difficult rotation if you're new at it, But you also need to do a very specific gameplay when you do PvP and that sort of thing. Oh, we built them a new house. Oh, it's to get them away. Wait, I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they're glad now. Oh, but they're still up there. Yeah, it does seem like to be one of the more difficult classes, specializations to get into. And that other person was complaining. Because there was too many spells to keep track of. And it's not really like the essentials ones you need to use for rotation purposes. Like for actually... level. In order to actually kill something is actually not that difficult. The only part that some people might find really difficult is that you need to use regrowth in order to buff yourself before you attack an enemy. And that's sort of a weird concept to a lot of people. So, and I don't even have that technique yet. I think I will get it as a talent. Blood talents, yeah. I don't get it till level 100, so that's a long way till I get that talent. But yeah, it is a really, like, it's one of those talents that if you don't choose that talent, you're going to miss out on a lot of damage. So, you know, you're sort of forced to picking it. Something in my eye keeps annoying me. So yeah, it has to be incorporated into your gameplay. And I think a lot of people really get... like, imagine, it's a level 100 talent. You've been spending the past week grinding to get your character to max level. And then when you hit almost max level, you know, level 100, suddenly you get a new talent. And you have to use this really awkward, unnatural feeling talent called blood talents in your opener each time you attack an enemy. And you're like, why? Because it's such a weird thing to do. Essentially what it happens is that you buff yourself with a healing spell, go into stealth, and then you open up with Rake and Rip in order to get the most damage out on your opponent. And from time to time, as you use some of your one of your finishers, you will get a certain you'll get the blood talents again, because they will actually have a chance to buff you. If you have 5 combo points, then it's a 100% chance. I think it's about 20% chance for each combo point you have. And you have to keep that in mind as you're doing a rotation, because then right before you fire off a really strong finisher, you have to heal yourself. And it doesn't matter if you have full health or not. You have to heal yourself with an instant heal in order to get the more damage out of it. And it just feels so awkward to a lot of people. And I completely understand, because in the beginning, it felt awkward as well. But it's okay. I mean, once you get used to it, it actually doesn't feel that awkward. It's just at the start. It's just like this really, really weird thing that none of the classes have. Like, why would you have that? People think. But it's okay. I love how these two were fighting. Dark Scale Assassin. So he actually manages to... Arrow's body appears to be lifeless, but still warm. I've been over visiting this guy a long time ago. Before we did all that questing over there. Before I did this episode. And I don't see how he's still warm. Okay. But it's a game. I'm just messing around, you know, because the logic of this game. Yeah, so I really enjoy the rotation of the Feral Druid. I mean, it's so incredible once you actually get to know it. It's kind of like if you want to play a rogue, but you feel like the rogue is missing something. Like, you can only do one thing really well with the rogue, whereas you can't do this whole bunch of other things with the rogue, because it is a pure DPS class with one specific playstyle to it. And it's just, I don't know, if you really, really like the rogue playstyle and you just want that and you don't care about anything else, then the rogue is perfect. But I wanted a lot more out of my class than just what the rogue could provide, even though it did have some really awesome attacks and damage output. And so the Feral Druid is the lesser powerful, like you won't deal as much damage with the Feral Druid. And it also has sort of a different playstyle to it when it comes to fighting enemies. I'll talk about that in just a second. But it has so many utilities that the rogue doesn't have, and it has so many awesome things. You get an ability where you can combat res during a fight. If you're with a raid or something, that's really valuable. You can just resurrect people if you want. You have a bunch of healing spells. If you don't want to have healing spells, you can have a bunch of tanking related spells that will help you out survive in combat. If you want to have range damage, you can do that as well. So there's so many options when it comes to the Feral Druid. And it's just so much fun. Not only that, but once you hit Legion, you get access to, like this spell down here that says Teleport Moonglade, which right now just teleports you to Moonglade. Once you get to Legion, you get to teleport yourself to the Dream Realm, or what is it called? The Emerald Dream. And in that place, there's portals to everything. So, I discovered a place. Explored Dark Shore. I completely explored this place. Yeah, so like there's so many utilities when it comes to the druid. You can swim fast on the water. You don't have any loading time getting on mounts because it's instant. You can just poof, you're on a mount. And you can do that while in combat. You can mount while in combat. I don't see other classes being able to do that. That's a druid thing. You can swim fast on the water. If you jump down, you can just go into your, this creature here, and there's just so many things. You can instantly fly if you want to. So there's just, I don't know how to explain. There's just so many benefits of playing a druid. And again, it's just probably my fanboy druid-ish talking here, but I just think there's so much to the druid that the rogue doesn't have. And I want to have stealth. Stealth is not something I've played with in the past. It is something I started picking up with a rogue because I wanted to have fun with other players. I wanted to mess with them, sap them in place and just like laugh and run away. And so if you want to also have fun trolling people in the game, which I think is fun, a lot of people look down on that, by the way, then the rogue is perfect. But again, I don't just want to be a person that deals out a lot of damage on one target and trolls people. I want to have so much more in the game. I want to be able to tank. I want to be able to heal. I want to be able to have all these different utilities that the druid has. The rogue doesn't have that. So it's just like a no-brainer for me. Like, this is the class for me. After playing the rogue and getting used to, let's see if that was an upgrade. It was. After getting used to, I added that to my appearance. Nice. After getting used to stealth, it is just something I think is so much fun. Going into enemy territory, like you can go into Orgrimmar and run around, and it's just so cool. Oh, okay. I have to get offline now. My girlfriend has to get picked up. Alright, so that was not a long stream. 43 minutes. So I'll just go ahead and end the stream here. I have to go pick up my girlfriend. And then I'll be back again for continuing the stream afterwards. So let me just kill this guy off because he's getting in the way. No. I'm not going to kill him. I'm going to do this. Poof. Out of combat. Because it's so cool with the Night Elf. Okay, so yeah. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. And I'm going to go and pick up my girlfriend.